Testing, 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 testing. One, two, three. I'm just gonna Welcome everyone. Sorry for the delayed start in the live streaming. We were having some technical difficulty setting this up for the first time at Waterloo Park. So now hopefully everything is up and running. This is obviously the Hamilton and District Cricket League Super Elite Division finals coming live from Waterloo Park between Sunrise Cricket Club and Youngstars Cricket Club. Youngstars Cricket Club batting first, and we're at the mark of nearly the end of the 14th over. The drinks break just finished, so we'll be going back to live action right after the drinks break, as Youngstars had just lost another wicket. A run out, Karthik Desai got run out. Confusion between the batsmen, and he was stranded on the non-strikers end. So Youngstars at 62 for 6, nearly at the end of the 14th over mark. Waleed Hassan is the new batsman who's joined Waleed Imtiaz now, as Harrell will continue with the ball. He's into his 7th over. 37 for 2 for him yet so far. And Hassan just leaves us one alone from Harrell. So that concludes his 7th over. He's bowled 7 on the trot. 37 for 2 in his 7 overs. Youngstars 62 for 6 after 14 overs. Waleed Imtiaz now, a lot will depend on him. He's the mainstay guy for Youngstars at this stage. They will be looking for him and Waleed Hassan to build a partnership here. They're really struggling at this stage. 6 wickets down within the first session of 14 overs. Vijay has bowled 7 overs already on the trot as well. Good opening spell by the Sunrise cricketers. Both Vijay and Haril had put the pressure, picking up early breakthroughs, and Youngstars haven't had any decent partnership to get back in the game so far. They will be looking to get a partnership here going. Yo, who's scoring? Omar, have you? He's scoring? Okay, now. Vijay comes in, bowls to Walid Imtiaz, defends it well. Vijay bowling his last over now. 7 overs, 25 for 3. An amazing spell from Vijay today. He was fully charged up, and he's got Sunrise right on the front foot in the Super Elite Division final. Youngstars 63 for 6 after 14.3 overs. Vijay 26 for 3, 7.3 overs, bowling his last over of his spell. As I can see, Youngstars bench a little. Some players are very quiet, but some players are just like still trying to back their players in the middle, get a partnership going. Well, this is the final. It has its pressures, and so far today, Sunrise has been on top. They're looking good. Walid Hassan yet to get off the mark. It's lots of overs to bat. This is a 40 over game. He just leaves this one alone from Vijay and wide signal by the umpire. Every single run gets a loud cheer from Youngstars bench. Score moved along to 64 for 6. Big, huge thank you to our president, Mr. Ranjit Chaudhary, who's been here since the morning trying to get the live streaming going, and which required quite a bit of work to get the setup going because it was the first time our experience of doing live coverage from Waterloo Park, and also to Abhay from Crick Clubs for his support being available while he's in Calgary at this stage. So after 15 overs, Youngsters 64 for 6, and Vijay completes an amazing spell in the Super Elite Division final. 8 overs, 27 for 3 for Vijay. Harrell 7 overs, 37 for 2 so far. I think Harrell will continue and they're going to bowl both their opening bowlers out. So Young Sunrise obviously trying to just wrap this game up. From their perspective, they need 4 more wickets as soon as they can get them. So counting on Harrell to keep going and get that last wicket. Obviously, Sunrise Cricket Club also possess a lot of bowling options. They do bat well. They bat deep as well. They are a very good side. One of the top teams in Hamilton and District Cricket League. Harrell to Walid. Walid slashes, cuts it, and it goes past the short third man fielder. May run away before. No, it stops at the boundary. And the batsmen take two. Well collected by Kuldeep. Kuldeep chases down that one from backward point all the way to the fine third man boundary and stops the batsman to just 2 runs. So 66 for 6 now Youngstars as Walid moves along to 14. Walid taps it straight to Kuldeep at backward point. So Harrell to Walid Imtiaz comes in, bowls it. Walid tabs it towards backward point. No run there. No need to take any risk at this stage from Youngstar's perspective. But Walid Imtiaz is not happy with his partner for not responding his call. Youngstars already had a run out of a big wicket. RL to Waleed. Wide outside off stump. Signal wide by the umpire. Score now moves along to 67 for 6 after 15.3 overs for Youngstars. And this is slashed by Waleed behind backward point, looking for a second, says no. Fielded by Bahadur. Oh, that was a bad bounce for the keeper. Just found on the edge of the wicket. So, couple of slashes from Waleed, getting edges, living dangerously out here. Sunrise, obviously, no. This is the wicket they would like to get. As Bahadur now comes into gully and which is at second slip. More attacking field for Waleed and Hassan. He tabs it to mid wicket. It was a full toss on the leg side, looking for two, and Saurabh couldn't pick up the ball cleanly, and batsman take two. As Youngstars now move along to 70 for 6, and Waleed Hassan gets off the mark with a couple of runs. It's a very good day. It's a bit gloomy out here today. There were some chances of rain. Tabbed by Waleed in the gap between second slip and gully. Looking for two. Should be an easy two. Vijay comes, charges, collects the ball, and return to the keeper. So that's two more runs to Youngstars. So after 16 overs, Youngstars 72 for 6.
Looking good. 72, looking good.
There was some chance of rain today, but so far the weather gods have been kind enough at this very important fixture, the Hamilton District Cricket League Super Elite Division Final for the 2021 season for the 40 over format. Obviously, today the Edburn T20 tournament also commenced after for the Elite and Premier divisions after conclusion of their finals last week. In our Premier division for HDCL Premier Division 40 over format, it was Proteas CC, Proteas Cricket Club, who were the first year members of Hamilton District Cricket League, had a convincing win and had an unbeaten run in the regular season. While in the Elite Division, Oakville Cricket Club managed to retain their spot as the champions in the Elite Division. So they were the back-to-back champions in the Elite Division. So, as predicted, Vijay had bowled out his spell. Now we have a bowling change from the tennis court end. And Sandeep is the new bowler. He's bowling to Waleed Imtiaz. Short and Waleed taps it behind point. Jumps and takes a single. Well timed by Waleed, but 73 for 6 now, Youngstars. This one is tapped by Waleed Hassan behind square for a single. Sandeep bowling with a 7-2 field. Two fielders only on the leg side, one deep square leg and one mid-on fielder inside the circle, right at the edge of the circle. And seven fielders on the offside. There's a slip and a gully and a fine third man. As this one is wide outside the off stump, wide signal by the umpire. 75 for 6. Youngstars did not get any momentum today. since the start of the innings, kept losing wickets. There was some aggressive hitting, there was some aggressive shots, but the batsmen kept losing their calm and composure and keep losing the wickets. While Vijay obviously was bowling very well on tight channel. This one is short. Waleed pulls it behind. This one gets a leading edge, goes down to fine leg, and this may run away for four. No, it is cut off by the fielder at the boundary, and no signal by the fielder. So that did not go all the way to the
Nice
boundary.
shot, Waleed. Nice shot.
So two runs
Shaba.
in the meantime collected by Waleed Imtiaz.
Nice shot. Two more.
That was probably the umpires are talking about if that was the second bouncer for the over. I believe two bouncers are allowed. So they're just consulting and maybe they're confirming that our local league rules also allow for the two bouncers, which obviously follow the ICC rules for the 50 over format. So batsman is done with the two bouncers for the over. Sorry, the bowler Sandeep. This one is pitched up by Sandeep, left alone by Walid Imtiaz. 77 for 6. So Sunrise Cricket Club had a convincing win yesterday against Hamilton Cricket Club in the semi-final for the Super League division, chasing 120 and won by 8 wickets. Sandeep to Walid Imtiaz. This one is gently tapped. Walid looking for a quick single. This is again confusion between the batsmen. They don't need to take any risks. Youngsters at this stage, they are they just need to stay there. Sunrise obviously is a very good fielding team as well to back their strong bowling and batting, which makes a very big difference. They all are very energetic in the field, and which always causes confusion in the batsmen's minds. So after 17 overs, Youngstars 77 for 6 as Sandeep concludes his first over, 5 for no wicket.
Then.
Shit!
So we have Saurabh now coming in to bowl from the south end. Saurabh Sharma, the spin bowling option that Sunrise have, and he's bowling to Waleed Hassan. Leg spin Saurabh. This one is close, and Ramdeo slowly raises his finger. First ball wicket. Saurabh picks up a wicket on his very first delivery. He's a good bowler. Pitches it exactly on the spot, and that skids on to Waleed's bats. And Waleed misses. That's the end of Waleed Hassan as he walks back to the pavilion. Youngstars lose another wicket here, 77 for 7, and Saurabh has picked up a wicket on the very first delivery. 77 for 7 Youngstars after 17.1 overs.
Good luck, Waleed. Shaba. Shaba Ali. Good luck, Ali. Shaba.
So 77 for 7 Youngstars after 17.1 overs. Walid Imtiaz so far the sole ranger trying to fight it out there. He's 18 not out of 26 balls. He's the one guy who has placed 26 balls so far. And he's being joined at the wicket now by Ali Hassan, the Youngstars wicket keeper. Saurabh to Ali. This one is quickish. Defended by Ali. No run there.
Beautiful batting, Ali.
Very attacking field by Saurabh here. He has 3 fielders only on the leg side. This is tagged by Ali behind square and he gets off the mark with a single. There's a deep square leg for Saurabh, a short mid wicket, and the long on fielder goes back for Walid Imtiaz, but the long on fielder goes back, but for Ali Hassan he's inside the circle. A slip and a gully for Saurabh here. Obviously, Sunrise has the leverage to attack here. So they've picked up 7 wickets and only 78 runs on the board. We're into the 18th over. Saurabh bowling a very good channel. He's got off to a very good start. Wicket of his first delivery of his spell. He bowls the last ball of his first over. Quickish. Walid chabs it behind between the cover and point fielder. Chased by the cover fielder. Keeps it down to 1. And the score moves along to 79 for 7 after 18 overs for Youngstars. It has been a struggle for Youngstars today. Not getting that momentum or a partnership going. Both dressing rooms trying to cheer their own players, respective teams, as we see Sandeep to continue. This one is gently tapped by Walid Imtiaz. No run there. It's gently tapped by Walid Imtiaz. Fielded by the short cover fielder. No run there. 79 for 7. Sandeep into his second over. Obviously, Vijay and Harrell bowled out their opening spells. 8 overs each. They're done for the day. Had amazing spells. Vijay picked up 3 wickets for 27 runs, while Harrell picked up a couple of wickets himself as well. 1 run out in the mix, and then Saurabh, the successful bowler, picked up in his first wicket of his first delivery of his spell. 80 for 7 now, Youngstars. Deep to Ali Hassan. Gently tapped. Straight to cover. No run there. Obviously, Ali will need to consolidate here. He needs to support Walid Imtiaz, who's in the middle. So he has to play that defensive role now, defensive mindset. Because Youngstars have kept losing wickets trying to go after the bowling. This one is tagged by Ali. No run there.
Beautiful batting, guys. Beautiful Ali. Beautiful Ali. Chava.
Gently
Well
tap
played,
by Ali,
Ali.
no run.
Well played, Ali.
That's the end of the 19th over then. 80 for 7 Youngstars.
Shaba. Good.
Hamilton District League Super League Final being played between Sunrise
Good
Cricket
shot,
Club
Ali.
and
Well played,
Youngstar Cricket
Ali.
Club. Right now it's 80 for last 7 wicket. Youngstar batting first. This live streaming is brought to you by Stitix Canada and Winsport. We would like to thank
All
them for their
right. Yeah,
contribution in
Ali.
bringing this live stream to our viewers and supporters, fans of Hamilton District League and
Beautiful
cricket
batting, Ali. Shaba, Ali.
fans in general. So thanks Stitix Canada and Win Sports and Uniform. Um, Live actions 81 for 7 of 19.2 overs. Saurav Sharma is
Well
bowling.
played,
Very
Ali.
tight length. The ball was gently tapped
What nice
to the
batting. Good run.
point
Shaba.
region and
Shaba, Ali.
batsman
Beautiful batting.
took a very quick single. A bit risky, but they were successful. It's 82 for 7, and these sort of risks are not required at this moment.
Beautiful batting,
These two
Ali.
batsmen
Beautiful.
need to be more cautious, take the game a little deeper, try to play out as many overs as possible, and try to stay out there as much as possible. Saurav once again from the top end, right arm,
Well played,
just short of a
Waleed. Well
length,
played.
played gently to the point region, no run. Saurav once more, right arm over, flighted delivery,
Over,
driven through
Ali.
the covers,
Great batting,
cover
guys. Great
point,
batting. Beautiful batting, Ali and Waleed.
deep cover
Beautiful
point,
batting, Ali and Waleed.
stops the ball
Beautiful.
and returns it back to the bowler. In the meantime, batsman crossover for a single that takes the total to 83 for loss of 7 wickets. Last ball of this over coming up. Sorry, right arm over. Flighted
Well
outside the
played,
option, well
Ali.
played defensively,
Good
and
over,
that's
guys.
the end
Good
of
over.
over number 20. After 20 overs, Youngstar batting first, 83 for loss of 7 wickets. It's an overcast conditions. Ball did move around in the beginning, and that could also be visible in Youngstar losing a plot by losing a lot of wickets in a hurry to start their inning. Uh, right now, the two batsmen are trying to consolidate, trying to recover from the damage that done by Vijay and Hurry on the top. Both of these bowlers, opening bowlers for Sunrise, finished their quota of 8 overs, picking up 3 and 2 wickets respectively.
Well played,
Sandeep
Waleed. Beautiful, Waleed.
continues
Beautiful.
with over number 21. Bowls right arm, gentle medium. First ball was left alone by batsman, no run. Again, the next ball was pitched up,
Good
played
batting.
gently through the cover area,
Beautiful.
and before the fielder could retrieve the ball, batsman squeezed in a run. That takes the score to 84 for loss of 7 wickets.
Shaba.
We have a lot of spectators here, and some of them are more like soccer fans. The next
Beautiful
ball,
batting,
batsman was
Ali.
not sure to go back or forward, was caught in the middle, but no damage done. From the inside of the bat, batsmen were able to keep the ball out of the harm's way. There was no run. Sandeep walks back to his bowling mark. Fourth ball of 21st over coming up, right arm over. Actually, it's bowling right arm around the wicket. Change the angles. Ball was played gently, no run. Score stays at 84 for 7. Sandeep one more time. Right arm round the wicket. Ball kept a little low. Nicely dig out by the batsman. A crossover quick single. There was a shy on the non-striker end, but the ball missed the stumps and the batsman was home. No damage done. Score moves on to 85 for loss of 7 wickets. Last ball of the 21st over coming up. Sandeep. Right arm now round, over the wicket this time. This ball was on the middle and leg. Flicked over the mid-wicket area. There was no fielder around. The fielder from short mid-on ran, retrieved the ball. Batsmen were able to cross over for 2 runs. That brings the end of over number 21. The score moves on to 87 for loss of 7 wickets.
87 guys. आपके आपके अगर दिल अगर तो चाहिए यार आप बोलने में मुश्किल हो रही है वाइडली फील्ड पे कंसंट्रेट करो शाबाश इससे क्या चाहिए नहीं बॉलिंग हो जाएगी इसको कोई नहीं ये कुछ आपको नया देख गया है आप अंदर जाके भी कुछ नया कर लीजिए कोई रिस्क नहीं आप चक्के खाना शुरू ना कर लेना आप पहले नहीं Well played, Ali! Beautiful, Ali. Beautiful, Ali.
Vijay continues.
Nice,
There's
Ali.
a short
Beautiful!
ball outside the off stump. Cut away for a single. That takes the score over to 88 for 7. This is the 22nd over being bowled by Saurav Sharma. Very successful bowler over the years. Bowls right arm, leg breaks. Next one is flighted. Batsman was not sure how to play it, but managed to keep it out of any harm. And there was no run. Score stays at 88 for the loss of 7 wickets. Saurav continues. Right arm over. This is the 4th ball of the 22nd over. Quickish on middle and leg, played defensively by the batsman to short mid-wicket area. No run. Saurav ready for his 5th ball. Right arm over the wicket. Nicely bowled. Well played by the batsman as well. No run. Score stays at 88 for loss of 7 wickets. Saurav for the last ball. It was on the leg stump. Played cautiously by Waleed. No run after 22 overs. Youngstars batting first in this all-important Hamilton District League 2021 Super League Final are 88 for loss of 7 wickets. Overcast condition at Waterloo Park. A lot of spectators all around supporting both teams. Sun is trying to peek through the heavy cloud, but at this time it's all overcast. Sandeep will continue. Right arm around the wicket. This was a nicely pitched ball in the middle and leg. Defensively played by the batsman to the cover area, no run. Score stays at 88 for loss of 7 wickets after 22.1 overs. Sandeep changing angles, changing sides all the time, bowling right arm around the wicket at Waleed. The back of a leg ball, batsman played from his crease without going forward or back, was able to keep the ball out of harm's way. No run scored. Score still stays at 88 for loss of 7 wickets. Sandeep one more time, right arm around the wicket. Short ball, played to the point area, not cleanly picked up by Cole, the captain, and batsmen are able to squeeze one more run to the total, and it moves on to 89 for loss of 7 wickets. This is the 23rd over being bowled. Sandeep ready to bowl, but there was a slight field adjustment, so I had to wait. Changing sides, bowling over the wicket, not able to control it, and umpire signals a wide. Adds one more to the total, moves on to 90 for loss of 7 wickets. Sandeep one more time, pitched up, played to the covers area, deep cover fielder comes, retrieves the ball back to the keeper. One run easily taken by the batsman. Score moves on to 91 for 7. Waleed Imtiaz is batting on 26 of 44, and Ali is batting on 5. And the next ball kept low, batsman tried to push it, got a faint edge, keeper took a diving catch on 5, signals out, and that is a fall of number 8. Wicket 8 goes down. Ali caught wicketkeeper Bolson for 5. That's 91 for 8 now. This is the 23rd over in progress. 91 for 8. Youngstars had a very good semi-final win over Oakville yesterday. Today, they seems to be in a hurry. No batsmen sort of applied. They were in a very aggressive mood. Huge sixes were hit in the beginning of the inning, but Sunrise never lost their composure and picked up the wickets at regular interval. And that's the result. Youngstar reeling at 91 for 8 in this all-important Hamilton District League 2021 Super League final that is being played at Waterloo Park in Waterloo between local club Sunrise Cricket Club and Youngstar. So two more batsmen, that's what Sunrise would be aiming to get rid of to close this inning out. Youngstar will be trying to maximize their total and try to play as many overs as possible. It's 91 for 8, and Sandeep just picked up a wicket of Ali, caught by the wicket keeper, and ready to bowl the last ball, right arm over to the new batsman. Left alone. Salman is the new batsman who shoulders on the very first ball and moves the strike over to Waleed, who's been a solid stone for Youngstar this morning. He's been batting on 26 of 44 deliveries, trying to anchor the inning. Didn't get too much support from the other ends. 24th over. Looks like Saurav Sharma is going to continue. The score after 23, Youngstar batting first, 91 for a loss of 8 wickets. Over to Shoaib. Shoaib, who's been very instrumental in bringing the live action to you and providing a very spicy running commentary. So over to you, Joy.
Thank you, Ranjit Bhai. As soon as I moved away from the commentary box, youngsters just lost another wicket. Ali Hassan back in the pavilion now, as Walid Imtiaz facing Saurabh. Saurabh right on top right now into his fourth over, 6 for 1. There's not many options or risks Walid Imtiaz can take at this stage because youngsters only have 2 wickets left in the Super League Division final out of Worley Park. Walid goes big and he's gone. Caught at backward point by Kuldeep. Very well caught. And Saurabh picks up a very good wicket here. And Youngstars are 91 for 9 now. Down to the last man going into bat. Walid Imtiaz fought hard. Got the leading edge. Well caught by Kuldeep at backward point. He's walking back after scoring 26 runs. 91 for 9 Youngstars after 23.2 overs. As last wicket, last man for Youngstars, Waqas Sajid walks into the middle. A pretty dejected body language from Youngstars dressing room now after losing their big scalp, Walid Imtiaz. So Waqas Sajid, the last batsman for Youngstars, joins Salman, both yet to get off the mark. Saurabh, this one is defended by Waqas. Quickest delivery from Saurabh. Saurabh amazing, like has a very good, is a very good leg spin bowler. Has got a lot of skills in his armory. Has a quickish one, has a googly, bowls a good channel. This one is again defended by Waqas. So I'm trying to invite Waqas there, giving him the flight. Quickish delivery, again by Saurabh, and defended by Waqas Sajid there. That concludes a very successful over. Maiden over from Saurabh with a wicket. A big scalp of Walid Imtiaz. 4 overs, 6 for 2 for Saurabh. He's backed both Vijay and Harun really well, who had amazing opening spells for Sunrise today. Bowled 8 overs each on the trot. Picked up 5 wickets between them. And since then, Saurabh has picked up a couple as well. And Sandeep, the other bowler, has picked up 1 wicket for 13 runs. So 91 for 9 Youngstars after 24 overs. As this last pair now, let's see how many runs they can add from this stage onwards. Field opened up for Salman. You can see 4 fielders on the boundary for Salman. Probably expecting Salman to be the aggressor between the two, or trying to give Salman a single and trying to do attack the other batsman Waqas. So Sandeep to Salman now. Salman drives it solidly and takes a single.
I like this.
92 for 9 Youngstars. Never kept going today. Kept losing wickets at regular intervals. Well defended by Aki. Solid behind the ball.
Looking good, guys.
This one is bounced up by Salman, calling Waqas for a quick single. Waqas initially wasn't looking for that run, but obliged. There was no stopping Salman this time. Sunrise is a very good fielding team, which creates these confusions at regular intervals between the batsmen, especially when they're trying to protect their wicket, realizing there are not many batsmen or nobody left in the dugout anymore. Salman tries to go big, misses out on that one. 93 for 9 Youngstars.
Beautiful batting, guys. Salman, wait करके.
Slower delivery by Sandeep, but missing the channel, missing the line. White signal by the umpire.
No worries, Salman.
Pulled away by Salman to deepen wicket. Just a single there, collected by Bahadur. And that's the end of the 25th over. Youngstars 95 for 9. (95 for 9) after 25 overs, as I see Saurabh to continue.
Shabash Salman, you're the best Salman. Shabash. Shabash Salman, you're the best Salman. Shabash. Beautiful Salman.
Saurabh to Salman now. And this one gets a leading edge.
Well played, Salman. Well played.
No run there. Three fielders on the leg side at the boundary for Salman. Long on, a deep in wicket, and a deep square leg. And one fielder at the boundary at long off boundary. This one is defended by Salman. Straight back to the bowler.
Salman, Shabash. You're the best Salman. Beautiful Salman. Shabash.
So once again it's Salman. Salman slashes it, drives it between cover and long off fielder. Won't go to the boundary. The batsman will come back for the second run. For just pitching it slightly up, a full toss for Salman there. He gets 2 runs, 97 for 9 Youngstars after 25.3 overs. Salman tries to pull that one, but misses out. This one is short, slashed hard, but straight to the fielder. No run there. Well fielded by Bahadur. Right at the circle, one bounce to Bahadur. Very good field placement here by Saurabh. Either batsman has to go big or it's going to not get any option there. So after 26 overs, 97 for 9 Youngstars. Saurabh 5 overs, 8 for 1. Sorry, 8 for 3.
Beautiful batting, Wacky.
As this last pair for Youngstars trying to pile on as many runs as possible. Sandeep to continue. Goes to Wacky, beats him outside the off stump. Sandeep now going around the wicket to Wacky to create that angle.
Beautiful batting, Wacky. Shaba, Wacky, amazing. Best Wacky, Shaba.
Sandeep to Wakas. Wakas so far has faced off 9 deliveries. He's trying to survive out there, playing his role for Youngstars. As Sandeep now once again to Wakas. Wakas leaves it alone, showing the patience to bat it out with Tilman and pile on as many runs as possible. It's obviously a very low score for a final. Youngsters never got going today. 97 for 9 after 26.4. Sunrise, it's all been about Sunrise today. Oh, bouncer. Negotiated by Wakas there.
You're the best, Wacky, Shaba. You're doing, guys. You're doing. Wider. So far, so good. Beautiful batting.
Sunrise would love to get this inning wrapped up below 100 in this all-important final for the Super League division. Coming live out of Waterloo Park, Sunrise home, obviously the home for Sunrise Cricket Club, and negotiated by Wakas there.
Looking good.
So maiden over from Sandeep there. Saurabh 5 overs so far, 8 for 2 in his spell. Obviously, batsmen did not have any chances to go after him because Youngstars had lost too many wickets at regular intervals. And they're looking to play out him defensively. Saurabh obviously picked up a wicket of the very first ball of his spell.
Shaba Salman.
Salman is going to be caught here easily by Vijay, and Saurabh wraps it up. So 97 all out Youngstars after 27.1 overs. This has been an amazing performance by Sunrise Cricket Club. Youngstars never came to party today, and they just kept losing wickets at regular intervals. So the Youngstars 97 all out after 27.1 overs. Saurabh 5.1 overs, 8 for 3. Pick off the bowlers for Sunrise today after Vijay and Haril had already done a lot of damage up front. So Youngstars 97 all out. Never got going today. For Youngstars, Umar Iqbal opened the batting, got out very first delivery phase, caught behind the wicket. Thought should be 15 of 18 balls. Naeem Iqbal 12 of 9 with 2 sixes. Osama Tariq 2 of 10 balls. Waleed Imtiaz tried to stay in the middle for a little bit. 26 of 46 balls with 1 6. Nasser Sheikh 13 of 24 deliveries. Karthik Desai couldn't get going today. Run out for zero. Waleed Hassan was the first victim of Saurabh on his very first delivery of his spell. Got out five. Got five of nine deliveries. Ali Hassan 5 of 16. And Salman Durrani 4 of 12 with the last scalp picked up by Saurabh. Wakas not out at 1 of 12 deliveries. 14 extras in the innings as Youngstars 97 all out after 27.1 overs. For Sunrise, Vijay Subramaniu opened the bowling, bowled an aggressive spell, 8 overs, 27 for 3 wickets. Haril Majmundar, 8 overs, 45 for 2. Sandeep Singh Buttar, 6 overs, 1 maiden, 17 for 1 for Sandeep. And Saurav Sharma, pick of the bowlers for Sunrise, 5.1 overs, 1 maiden, 8 runs, and 3 wickets. So, amazing performance by Sunrise Cricket Club. As I mentioned, Young Stars Cricket Club never got going. They lost the wicket of the very first delivery of the innings, the captain Omar Iqbal. So, first wicket fell at 1 run, second wicket fell at 19 runs. Young Stars lost their third wicket at the score of 32, fourth wicket at 33, fifth wicket at 60 runs. So never kept going, didn't get any partnership going, and then seventh wicket fell at 77, eighth wicket at 91 runs, ninth wicket at 91 runs, and the last wicket fell at the score of 97. We have the two umpires today, Ravi Jayasuriya and
Ramdev.
Ramdev. Ramdev, the experienced umpire, and Ravi. So we'll have a few quick words with them.
Waldo, guys, you gotta remember one thing. Waldo, any team that is against the Ali, I have from our situation. If we can't defend this, then no one else will be.
And if you call 11 of you go with the same thought, the wickets, जो भी, and just keep focusing every ball,
No.
play it ball by ball with that thought. It will come. You don't know what it is. Good luck, KD. Shaba. Bowling at KD. Match चाला हुआ है. चाला हुआ है. Dessert खत्म हो गई. Shaba KD. Shaba. आजा सारा dessert. तू आजा. शाबा KD. Shaba. हिम्मत के मर्दा KD. Shaba.
sorry, man. I blacked out
Nah,
completely.
it's alright.
I was
It
like,
happens.
I know, no, I'm just like, I was feeling like, how
It
can I
happens.
not remember
It
Ram? Because
happens. It happens to me. My president was sitting one
is
time.
he muted?
Was he the one who came when I was walking out today?
Welcome back. After Youngstar were bowled out for 97 in the first inning in the 40 over finals of Hamilton District League Super League Division, Sunrise, two batsmen are right in the middle, waiting for Youngstar team to take the field. Youngstar right now in a hurdle, trying to rally around and strategize to have some surprises for Sunrise in chase of 98 for victory. Sunrise needs 98 runs for victory. Hey, sure. Can you sit down? How are you, man?
Not bad. How are you?
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Commentating?
Oh, it would just be like YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Good to see you, man.
Same man. Nice seeing you again.
शोएब देखना जरा उसका ना मैंने जूम जूम किया था अब मैं जूम कम कर रहा हूँ थोड़ा वाइड है
एक सेकंड. Welcome back, everyone. As live play continues, Walid Imtiaz starting the bowling for Youngstars. Since the first session ended early, the players are back in the middle as Youngstars are trying to defend a modest total of 98 only. Opening the batting for Sunrise, Vijay and Jaskirat, the regular opening pair. Vijay, of course, a very competent opening batsman, technically very sound for Sunrise, and he's trying to take on Walid up front early here, trying to show positive intent. Vijay there, trying to get off the mark, was beaten. Vijay and Jaskirat would like to give Sunrise a good start here. Walid comes in, bowls to Vijay, and this one is kept low, left alone by Vijay. Walid once again to bowl to Vijay. This one is an off cutter by Walid, trying to mix up a few things. Walid to bowl the last ball of his first over. Bowled it full, and that gets the edge. Dropped at second slip. The ball will stop in the boundary, and the batsmen come back for two. So a chance in the very first over for Youngstars. Vijay gets a life there. That one was slashed and dropped. So lucky break there for Sunrise. Big wicket this Vijay. He gets off the mark with a couple of runs there. At the end of first over, Sunrise are 2 for no wicket. There's some live background music also going on here at Waterloo Park. It's a very good park here to have the finals. Chance there for Vijay. A chance that youngsters would have definitely loved to have taken. A big scalp of Vijay without getting him off the mark, but Vijay fortunate there. As Jaskirat now taking strike, he's facing Salman. And Jaskirat flicks Salman. First delivery down to the deep backward square leg for 4 runs. Positive intent here from Jaskirat. Sunrise showing their intent very clear. They're going to go for the attack. They're going to try to chase this score down quickly, as that brings around a change in the field. Salman now to Jaskirat. Jaskirat 4 off his very first delivery faced. This one is back of the length, gently tapped by Jaskirat to Gully. No run there. Sunrise 6 for no wicket. And Stars didn't get going today. Just managed 97 runs. All out. Salman to Jaskirat. This one is gently tapped by Jaskirat to short mid wicket. No run there. Salman once again to Jaskirat. Jaskirat tries to slash that one and misses out. Salman to Jaskirat, driven by Jaskirat, beautifully driven between point and short cover, and he will pick up 2 runs there. Good positive drive there from Jaskirat, showing good intent. He's middling the ball really well. There's not a lot of margin here for youngsters to work with, except for picking up wickets. Batsmen obviously have no pressure at this stage, chasing a modest total of 98 only. Salman to Jaskirat. Short. This is over the head of the first left fielder, and that may run away. No, it stops in the boundary. Looking for third. Could be a run out. Vijay wanted the third. But Waleed managing to keep them to 2. So both last first 2 overs getting leading edges of the batsmen, but safe. So after 2 overs, Sunrise move along to 10 for no wicket. Walid Imtiaz to continue. He'll be bowling to Vijay. Two slips and a gully. Foolish delivery by Walid Imtiaz. Stopped by Umar at short mid wicket. No run there. Trying for a shot at the stumps. Managed to get a direct hit. No run there. Walid once again comes in, bowls to Vijay. Short. This one cut straight to point. No run there. Walid bowling with a 7-2 offside field. Everyone is in the circle. Walid comes in again, bowls to Vijay. Solidly defended by Vijay. No run there. 88 more needed for Sunrise. Lots of batting. All 10 wickets in the bag right now. Lots of overs to get them in. Well bowled by Walid again. Left alone by Vijay. Vijay obviously knows doesn't need to take any risk. Walid Imtiaz was the top scorer for Youngstars. Tried to battle hard out in the middle. Made 26 runs. Is also now giving his all with the ball, opening the bowling for Youngstars. Vijay obviously was the opening bowler for Sunrise as well. So these two are two top tiers in the league, Hamilton and District Cricket League, both all rounders, both very good batsmen, backed by their strong bowling skills as well and amazing fielding skills as well. So this is some good competition going on, but Sunrise obviously had their day going today with Vijay putting Youngstars right on the back foot with getting the big scalp of Umar of his very first delivery of Youngstars innings. And since then, Youngstars never got going and managed only 97 runs. So after 3 overs, Sunrise are 10 for no wicket. A maiden over there from Walid Imtiaz. Well negotiated by Vijay. Has Salman now to Jaskirat. Once again down the leg side, and this will be a wide. Wide signal by the umpire. This one is outside off stump. Jaskirat tries to slash it. It's beaten. That's the channel I guess Salman needs to bowl because he has a 7-2 offside field as well. There's no room for margin for any errors here. Salman to Jaskirat. This one will be a wide outside off stump. Over adjusting there, Salman trying to maintain that off stump channel. Missing his line in the process. Salman to Jaskirat again. This one is gently well defended, solidly defended by Jaskirat, right behind the ball there. Salman trying to get some swing going for him. This one is pitched up, and he might. There's a slight appeal there. Nothing there. Jaskirat going for that drive was beaten outside the off stump. Bullish straying down the leg side, and this one is flicked away, helped along its way by Jaskirat, chased by the wicket keeper, and in the process, the batsmen come back for three. So Salman straying on the leg side, chased all the way to the deep fine leg boundary by the wicket keeper. As Sunrise now move along to 15 for no wicket after 3.4 overs. Vijay wants a run, and Jaskirat was slow getting off the shell. Bit of confusion there, and Naeem couldn't convert that into a run out. Confusion there between the batsmen. Nothing going Youngstars' way here. 16 for no wicket Sunrise. This is uppishly driven between point and cover for 4 runs. So that concludes an expensive over for Salman. 2 overs, 18 for no wicket so far for Salman. 10 in that over. So 20 for no wicket after 4 overs. Jaskirat showing positive intent. He moved along to 15 of just 11 deliveries, while Vijay is 3 of 13. Both these batsmen have got Sunrise off to a good start. 24 no wicket after 4 overs, chasing a modest total of 98 only in the Super Elite Division final for Hamilton and District Cricket League. As we have Walid Imtiaz to continue, bowling to Vijay. Slowish delivery played uppishly by Vijay. Vijay would feel like he missed out an opportunity there. Walid trying to bowl a slower delivery, over pitched, and Vijay wasn't able to put it away. Walid comes again, bowls to Vijay. This one is short, outside the off stump, wide signal by the umpire. "21 for no wicket, Sunrise after 4.1 overs. That's driven solidly by Vijay between short cover and backward cover fielder, chased by the fielder there. 2 runs in the meantime. Vijay picks up 23 for no wicket. No demons here for Sunrise today. chasing a low total here. As Waleed now is trying to set up more attacking field for Vijay, asking him to go over the top. In fact, this one is short, left alone by Vijay. White signal by the umpire. This has been a one-sided final so far. Batsmen for Youngstars never got going to put up a competitive total, and now it's all easy for Sunrise batsmen who've got off to a good start. There's no pressure on them. Will lead to Vijay. Vijay once again leaves it alone, just outside the off stump. Will lead to Vijay. Once again, Vijay leaves it alone. Vijay is trying to see off this bowling, playing the ball on merit. He knows there's no reason to take any rest. He'd love to enjoy this outing in the middle and see Sunrise home in the Super Elite Division finals. Waleed once again comes and bowls to Vijay, and Vijay dabs it straight to gully. Waleed 2.5 overs so far, 6 for no wicket. He's been the more of the economical bowler so far. Driven by Vijay. This will be a single. Cut off at mid off by Karthik. And that is the end of the fifth over in fact. Sunrise are 25 for no wicket after 5 overs. They need 73 runs with all 10 wickets still remaining. Overs is never going to be an issue in this game for Sunrise. This should be an easy win so far by the looks of it for Sunrise Cricket Club. Well, I see a change in bowling now from the Waterloo tennis courts end, as Nathir Sheikh will come into the attack, replacing Salman. Nathir Sheikh, left arm over the wicket, will be bowling to Vijay. Same 7-2 offside field for Nathir Sheikh. Nasser comes in, bowls his first delivery to Vijay. Vijay cuts it behind, backward point, and will probably get 2 runs. Two slips and a gully for Nasser Sheikh. Gently defended by Vijay. To short mid wicket, picks up a single. Jaskirat taps this one straight to point. This one is short, upish in the air, but it will fall safely. Jaskira trying to go big. That one fell safely. No man's land. Jaskira takes another single. He moves along to 16 now of 13 deliveries only, while Vijay is on 9 of 21. As Nasser comes in, bows to Vijay. Vijay leaves this one alone again.
No, that's actually I have noticed that
Nasser to Vijay. Vijay drives it upishly. Oh, awkward bounce for the fielder there at cover. Batsman take two more. Upishly driven there by Vijay. Just fell short of the fielder. Fielder double mind it there. In the process, got an awkward bounce and Vijay takes two. Sunrise move along to 31 for no wicket after 6 overs. This is turning out to be a very easy win for Sunrise. Vijay obviously dropped before in the very first over at second slip. Yeah, Walid Imtiaz to continue to bowl to Vijay. Stab and Omar tries to stop that but misses out. Batsman looking to take two, cut off by the long mid-on fielder, restricting the batsman to one. 32 for no wicket after 6.1 overs. Sunrise needing 66 more runs, 10 wickets in hand. Oh, smashed by Vijay over cover, and this one flies all the way for six. It's well timed by Vijay, right in the slot. And he goes with a full bang on that one, all the way over cover for six. That was a very good shot, short of the match so far. That's exactly what Vijay can do. He's technically a very solid batsman. He knows which balls to leave. This one was slightly upish. Well, he's obviously trying to invite him to play that expansive drive. And Vijay obliging on that one. Smashed him for six. Walid once again to Vijay. This one is tabbed behind square, looking for two. It's just going to be one. 39 for no wicket. Sunrise. This was never going to be a pressure chase for them. Chasing modest 98 only. And Youngstars have also not been able to pick up a quick wicket that they really needed. And this one is flicked by Jaskira behind square as Walid string slightly on the leg in this over. And Jaskira picks up two more runs. So 41 for no wicket Sunrise. Walid now once again to Jaskira. Jaskira tries to pull, trying to open up a little bit more now, opening his range, going for his shots. and picking up 2 more runs in the process. Very attacking field setup here by Youngstars, which is allowing the batsman to play those expansive shots a little bit, and in the process getting the scoreboard ticking. 43 for no wicket after 6.5 overs. Sunrise. This one is well defended, straight to point. And that is the end of the 7th over. An expansive one for Waleed there. 12 runs in the over there. So 43 for no wicket. Sunrise needing 55 more runs, chasing 98 in the HDCL Super Elite Division final. This live coverage coming to you from Waterloo Park in Waterloo, the home field for Sunrise Cricket Club. Brought to you ably supported by Stijix, long-standing partners with HD's Hamilton and District Cricket League. Stijix obviously provide the league with the balls, also uniforms. This one is tagged by Vijay. It's looking very easy out there today for Sunrise. Batsmen displaying the ball on merit. Obviously, they don't need to take any risks. There's no scoreboard pressure. As Nasir Sheikh now to Jaskirat, who flicks him behind square on the leg for a couple more runs there. Nothing is going Youngstars' way at this stage. Bowlers not sticking to their line. Oh, this one was officially driven. Maybe a drop chance, but maybe not. But well fielded at the end by short cover. As Nasir now coming around the wicket, trying to get his channel on the off stump a little bit. Jaskirat goes big. One bounce, short of the fielder, looking for two. That's 2 runs in the process. 48 for no wicket. Sunrise. Driven to mid off. One more run. Mid off fielder right at the circle, as batsman can easily cross over for single. So halfway there, Sunrise now in this chase without losing a wicket. It's Vijay to face Nasir. This one is defended. So that's the end of the 8th over. 49 for no wicket. साद अली का हेलमेट साद अली हसन का हेलमेट ग्रीन वाला आई कांट सी कहाँ है दिखाओ वो बाहर पड़ा हुआ वो ग्रीन वाला उसको वो वाला बाहर पड़ा हुआ Sunrise after 8 overs, 49 for no wicket as we see a change in bowling. As Karthik is coming into the attack now. He'll be bowling to Jaskirat. So spin being introduced for the first time. Youngsters still trying to keep the field up, trying to ask the batsman to go over the top. But Sunrise batsmen have so far obliged. Obviously, that's the only way to try and pick up the wickets. And this one, Jaskirat again tries to go big but couldn't connect. Karthik to Jaskirat. Gets a single, and that brings up the 50 for Sunrise without a wicket. So these two opening batsmen have put up a good partnership in the final. Opening stand of 50 runs, chasing only 98. Osama. Oh, that is a very bad bounce off the pitch. Luckily, the keeper was wearing a helmet. That was a very quick throw. KD now to Vijay, left alone by Vijay, obligatory by Vijay. He always tries to see a couple of deliveries from the bowler. 21 not out Vijay, defended by Vijay this one. Right behind the line of that ball. This one is tapped behind square for a single. As square leg fielder comes in, picks it up from the boundary. 53 for no wicket Sunrise after 9 overs.
Is this sort of a championship game or something? Yes, sir. This is for this is next Thursday. So this is the final. So one of the divisions got two divisions. This is the competition. So it's final. So it's important. Okay.
That concludes a maiden over from Nasir Sheikh. The score remains at 53 for no wicket after 10 overs. Vijay on 22 of 27 deliveries, and Jaskir at 27 of 23. Sunrise needing 45 more to win the Super Elite Division final of the Hamilton and District Cricket League for 2021 season. Is that who won Super League last year? Niagara. So Karthik to continue. He's going to bowl to Jaskirat. This one is short, pulled away by Jaskirat. And this will go for 4. Short from Karthik, and Jaskirat capitalizing on that one. It's been an easy outing today for Sunrise. Just needing 41 more runs. Youngstars wanted to pick up a few quick wickets, defending this small total of 98 runs, but haven't been able to successfully pick up any wickets yet. They didn't put up a big score to challenge the batting. Karthik to Jaskirat. This one again dodges the fielder at gully. Leading edge goes over the top of the gully fielder. Single in the process for Jaskirat. Nothing going Youngstars way at this stage. Karthik to Vijay. Again an edge. Passes the slip fielder. Chased by the gully fielder, and one more run. So chances definitely coming on Karthik's bowling, but it's just going safely for the batsman. As Karthik sets his field, once again bowls to Jaskirat, left alone by Jaskirat this time, and wide given by the umpire. Jaskirat tries to sweep that ball, gets it behind, gets an edge behind backward square. In the process, 2 runs for Jaskirat. 62 for no wicket Sunrise after 10.4 overs. Karthik, this one tries to go big, misses out. There's no fielders on the boundary. He's trying to take the aerial route. As Karthik once again to Jaskirat, and this one is gently tapped by Jaskirat straight to point. So that is the end of the 11th over. Sunrise 62 for no wicket. Jaskirat at 34 not out, and Vijay is at 23 not out. Jaskirat obviously has been the aggressor of the 2 batsmen, chancing his arms. As we see a change in bowling, as Waleed Hassan now replacing Nasir Sheikh. Waleed Hassan now, new bowler, being introduced into the attack. Not a lot of runs to play for Waleed Hassan. Vijay on strike. Vijay goes big first ball. Hits Walid over cover for 4. Walid Hassan once again to ball to Vijay. This one is the quickest delivery from Walid. Vijay trying to attack. Vijay goes big again. Over, long off. And one bounce, two bounces. And this one goes away to the boundary for 4 runs. So Vijay taking on the attack to Walid Hassan. 70 for no wicket. Vijay drives this solidly to long off now for single. This one is tapped by Jaskirat behind square. And 2 more runs to Jaskirat. Walid trying too many different things in order to get that wicket. But in the meantime, batsmen keeping their calm and composure, trying to play the ball on merit, letting the ball come onto them, and just finding the gaps. 73 for no wicket Sunrise. As Jaskira tries to go big, again gets a leading edge and another single. 74 for no wicket after 12 overs Sunrise. 24 more runs needed. We have a change in bowling as Vikas Sajid comes into the attack. Jaskiral on strike. Vikas Sajid to Jaskirat. Cut away and again behind gully. This one is stabbed. 2 more runs to Jaskirat. Vikas Sajid to Jaskirat. Quickest delivery to a square leg. No run. Oh, this one blocked. No run there. Tapped by Jaskirat straight to gully.
Shaba guys, wicket coming guys, Shaba!
Driven by Jaskirat to long off. 1 more run added. That concludes the 13th over. Sunrise Super lead 79 for no wicket. As Walid Imtiaz coming back into the attack. Change of ends for Walid Imtiaz. Open the bowling from the other end.
Oh!
Gapped by Jaskirat straight to gully.
Good bowling guys!
Youngstars have a very eager supporter today. Saad Imtiaz unfortunately couldn't play today because of an injury to his leg. This has happened. This is a field by Walid, and Jaskirat is given out LBW by the umpire. Umpire took no time in deciding that. That was a foolish delivery, perhaps going straight onto the stumps. Batsman disappointed there, couldn't finish the job. He's now walking back to the pavilion. Jaskirat is the man out. Gave a great start with Vijay, as Youngstars have now managed to pick up their first wicket at 79. Walid Imtiaz brings the breakthrough. 19 for 1 for Walid Imtiaz now. As Aziz bhai. The new batsman is Kuldeep Dhaliwal, who joins Vijay at the wicket and gets off the mark immediately. Just 18 more runs needed for Sunrise. 9 wickets in hand. Two slips and a gully. Still for a lead. Is bowling to Vijay, set at 32. Right behind that one, Vijay gently defended. Khalid Imtiaz once again to Vijay. Foolish delivery. Driven too long on for a single. Vijay is a very smart batsman. He knows his gaps exactly. He has a good map in his hand of the fielders. Never tries to force a shot there, but whenever there's a ball in that slot, he knows where to pick up those singles and doubles from. This one is bounced by Waleed, hits the batsman on the chest. No run there. And that is the end of the first successful over for Youngstars as Waleed managed to pick up the scalp of Jaskirat. 2 runs conceded in the over. So Waleed 5 overs, 21 for 1 now, and Sunrise Super Elites 81 for 1 after 14 overs, needing 17 more runs to get through to the finish line in the Super Elite Division final. As Waqas started to continue, he's bowling to Vijay. Oh, this one kept a little low, beating Vijay outside the off stump. So far, the weather gods have been very kind. No rain so far, as was predicted at Waterloo Park. And Waqas still trying to bend his back, giving his all, while Vijay calmly just taps it in front of him. Vijay obviously in no rush. He wants to see Sunrise through to the finish line. He bowled an amazing spell opening the bowling for Sunrise today. So today it's been all about Vijay. He picked up 3 wickets for 27 in his 8 overs. And now he's contributed with the bat as well. 33 not out. Waqas to Vijay again taps it between the gully and the slip fielder. Will come back for an easy second run. Utilizing the pace offered by the bowler and just placing it between two fielders. It looks to be in top form. 83 for 1, 15 more needed. Toss to Vijay again. This one wraps him on the pad. Slight bit of an appeal, but perhaps an inside edge there. Yes, Vijay probably got an inside edge there because wasn't signaled as a leg by the umpire. Across to Kuldeep now. Short ball cut by Kuldeep between the short cover and the widest cover fielder. Batsman take two. Kuldeep keeping the aggressive momentum going. 86 for 1. Sunrise Super Elite. Just 12 more needed. This one is left alone by Kuldeep as that's the end of the over. Eighty-six for 1. Sunrise Super Lead after 15 overs. 12 more needed.
Good luck, Waleed. Shabba. Shabba, Hassan. Shabba, guys.
Walid Imtiaz to Vijay. Gets the leading edge probably. Vijay trying to flick that one. Misses out. Saved by the edge. This one is tapped by Vijay. Straight to gully. How are you?
Mainly just this year was kind of a scratch for me. Just a lot going on.
Walid Imtiaz once again to Vijay. Vijay beaten there outside the off stump. Vijay solid in defense there, right behind that one. While Walid Imtiaz giving his all, trying to buy his scalp. But Vijay keeping his calm and composure, respecting the good bowling there as he wants to finish this game for Sunrise. Come out not out in this important Super Elite Division final, backed up by a strong bowling performance. Pulled away. This one is short from a lead by Vijay, right in the gap, and it's 4 runs. 4 runs there, right on top of the bounce. 90 for one Sunrise now, needing 8 more runs. Eight more runs needed for Sunrise to win the Super League Division final for Hamilton and District Cricket League. 40 over format. Teams will go on to play the Edburn tournament starting next week for Super League Division, while it's already commenced this week for the Premier and Elite divisions. So the season will be wrapped up by the 20 over Edburn format. As Walid Hassan comes into the attack, bowls to Kuldeep, gets the edge, and the slip fielder goes and retrieves the ball. Batsmen come back for two. As the Sunrise crowd now getting ready and rejuvenated to celebrate the all-important win, the big win for the season, the top division of Hamilton and District Cricket League. Slower delivery, cut away by Kuldeep. Looking for two and easily come back for two. 5 needed. In fact, the first ball I thought was a leading edge. In fact, it was a wide delivery that the keeper didn't correct and conceded to 3 wides. Yes. Sunrise now getting louder and louder. Another wide. Cut away by Kuldeep. Straight to point. No run there. Every ball being cheered here by Sunrise. The whole Sunrise army now joining in the cheers against a sole supporter for Youngstars. Cut by Kuldeep, straight to the point. Fielded well, Sama there. Defended by Kuldeep here. The cheers have taken over. It's quite entertaining to hear the cheers from all around right now as the game comes to a close. 2 runs needed for Sunrise as batsman Kuldeep now seems to be enjoying the cheers. That's why he's trying to play the deliveries, letting the crowd, entertaining the crowd in the process. Hassan now continues. Lofts it up and Kuldeep goes big. Over, long off. This will go for 4 and that will be it. As Sunrise win the Super Elite Division final convincingly. chasing 98, modest total, and a convincing win for Sunrise Super Elites. They are the champions of the Hamilton and District Cricket League Super Elite Division for this 2021 season. It has been a one sided encounter today as Youngstars never got going. They kept losing the wickets at regular intervals and were bowled out for 97 runs as the teams now shake hands. Congratulations to Sunrise Cricket Club for winning the championship. Vijay played a good hand out there with the batting as well. Unbeaten. Vijay unbeaten at 40 of 54 deliveries. Perhaps the man of the match performance from Vijay picked up 3 wickets, bowled 8 overs on the trot for Sunrise, put Youngsters on the back foot from the get go, and chasing 98 comes out 40 not out. Jaskirat played a good knock with Vijay, 42 of 38 deliveries, and the batsman ensured that Kuldeep hitting the winning runs for Sunrise, 9 not out with 1 boundary. So Sunrise Super Elite win the Super Elite Division finals. Not much action for the bowlers from Youngstars, only Walid Imtiaz picking up the sole scalp. 6 overs, 25 for 1. They didn't really have many runs to play with, and Sunrise easily managing to cross the line at the end. So at this stage, we will be preparing for the presentation ceremony. Uh, so please stay tuned as we will come back live in the next 10 minutes or so for the presentation ceremony. Thank you.